Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name is Courtney, and today we are going to be getting into my budget cash binder breakdown. Who's excited? I know I am. Okay, so let's get into it. First and foremost, I do what I like to call a hybrid budget. So about half of my sinking funds are in my bank accounts. My credit union allows me to have just about as many accounts as I want. So I have multiple sinking fund accounts that I just do online transfers to. And then these are for items that I want to keep in cash, for things we can pay for in cash. And trying to basically hold myself to a better budget by using just cash. It is new to me, but so far it seems to be working out well. And without further ado, let's dive into our binders. So the first one that really kicked this bad boy off is my holiday binder. So the whole idea behind this is so that we can actually work on, so that I can actually be surprised about gifts that I get, because right now I run all of our finances, and it makes it really hard for my husband to surprise me with anything. So I made all of these. So the binders I'll link down below. I got this one, 3 of them off Amazon and 1 of them off of Etsy, and I will link them below. My mom got me a Cricut for Christmas. She says it's our Cricut, but I have it. I'm the one using it. Basically, she bought me a Cricut. But that's how I made all of these envelopes. You can tell where I was starting out because I cut off half my heart. But I made all of these envelopes myself. And yes. So anyway, we've got all of our holidays. So Valentine's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, because we always do a big barbecue and to get fireworks. This one's a little different. It's not really considered a holiday, but we do have 2 fairs we like to go to. So the hometown county fair that I've been to, and then the state fair over where my sister lives. And I'm trying to put aside cash for spending money for like souvenirs and, of course, fair food, because how can you not? Halloween costumes, as we know. Thanksgiving, this last year, I did a giant charcuterie spread, and believe it or not, it's just the 4 of us and my parents usually, but we had snacks for days, and you can definitely see where I was learning here, because my giving is all sorts of wonky, but we're figuring it out. And then, of course, New Year's and our birthday envelope. So to save for our birthday so that we can surprise each other with gifts. And then I have money set aside for my kids instead of getting down to it and being like, oh crap, her birthday is in a week and I have nothing. So holiday binder. Then we go into what I like to call my revolving binder. And I haven't made a sticker for this yet because I don't know if I'm sold on that name yet. So in this pink one, this pink holographic one, we've got, you can tell where I started to get a little more brave making my envelopes. But we've got family photos. So we take family photos every year. It is something I will never let go of. It is something that I invest in, and we have an amazing photographer. I will link her Instagram down below, Jessica Mom Photography. She is fabulous. She has been taking our photos since we got married, and this year we will be taking our 7th year wedding anniversary photos, including our family now, because we do have the 2 littles. So I'm starting to save for that, and I'm also using one of my savings challenge books that I got off Amazon to get prepared. Next, tattoo. And my husband has now informed me that we will maintain this envelope because he does want to get more tattoos in the future. He does have a tattoo. I do not. My siblings want to get a tattoo together, and they can't do it without me. So I guess I'm in, and I'm saving up for that. Something, again, I can pay in cash. This one, date night. I am trying so hard to prioritize date night. We don't do it often enough. So this is money to go out to dinner, do something fun, potentially pay a babysitter if my parents can't watch the kids, but date night. The Utterson family. So this is for our family fun envelope. So to do things like go to the pool. There's a pool, two towns over. It's like a quiet little community pool, and it's so nice during the summer. Things like going to the pumpkin patch, going to a theme park, things like that. That's what this one's for. Our anniversary. So our anniversary is in July. And again, it's one of those where I always fail to save ahead of time. And we get to our anniversary and it's like, oh, do we have money to do this? And it's like, oh, so we're saving ahead of time. Gifts. One of those other areas where I always feel like I've got a birthday or a baby shower for a friend or a wedding gift. And I'm like, what do I even get them? You know, how much do I have to spend? So we're working to save ahead of time. These last three are kind of fun ones. So we do have chickens. We plan on increasing our flock. So we have money set aside for our chickens, chicken food, upgrading, like water feeder, stuff like that. We're going to try and make a like big bin feeder so that we can take camping trips eventually. But yes, and not have to worry about the chickens being fed and watered, but chickens. We also have our own garden. We are very lucky to have space to do a garden, and my husband loves to garden. I do not. I don't know how to do it. He tells me when to turn the water on. Last but not least in this binder is our ongoing family joke where ever since The Walking Dead came out, my brother and husband think the world will end in zombies. So we are saving for anything, stocking up, and preparatory, that's a hard word, for God knows what, but this is my husband's envelope that I do put money into to make him happy. So that is our revolving binder. Then we run into a travel binder. So normally I would save for vacations online because it's usually a bigger expense, but these are trips we plan on taking like further down the road. So I'm just going to try and put little bits of cash into these, and then obviously when they get to be bigger amounts, we'll take it and deposit it into our vacation account. But we do have a camper and we plan on going camping, so this will be nice to have to go and buy like food for camping, or you know, just different supplies we might need for the camper, things like that. And then I do save for gas for going camping elsewhere online because that's just easier. But we do have a camping envelope. A trip we were planning on taking this year. We weren't really sure if we were going to get to do it, but it has worked out with our schedules, and my brother's is going to Utah to see my brother. He is stationed there currently, and we have not gotten a chance to go see him, just with the age of the kids, other things, the environment of the world, you know what I'm talking about. So we have not gotten to get to go see him, so we are going to go to Utah and see him. These next ones are like hopeful trips, trips we want to take, and we're trying to plan accordingly. So I'd love to send my husband to Alaska for his 30th birthday. I don't know that I will save enough money in time, but eventually I'm hoping that I could send him for a fishing trip. He's always wanted to go. He wants to go for a hunting trip, but yeah, that kind of money don't grow on trees. So we're going to start small and see how far we can make it. Next one, I have always wanted to go to the Kentucky Derby. I've never been. I've honestly never even been to Kentucky, so I am wanting to go in 2025. So we're going to just slowly start saving for this to go and see it, because there is a racetrack over where my sister lives. So we've celebrated over there. It's called Emerald Downs. She lives in the Seattle, Auburn area. So we've been there before to watch the Derby, but I'd love to go and see it in person. Next is Wyoming. So for our honeymoon, when we got married, we went to Yellowstone, which was so much fun. And then for our 5-year wedding anniversary, we went back with our daughter, and we took our anniversary pictures in the Tetons, which I will try and insert a photo here. This would be also our amazing photographer. These were awesome, and we want to go back again, probably in 2024, maybe, go camping again, and then actually visit the Tetons and like stay and actually see the Tetons, because we just kind of drove through. But we want to take Clayton now that he is here and healthy and ready to rumble and tumble, because that kid is almost walking and I'm afraid. And then last but not least is Vegas. I want to go back to the National Finals Rodeo, the NFR, in December. Probably not this year, definitely not this year, but maybe next year, possibly celebrate my 30th. I do turn 30 in June, but I would save to go to Vegas again for the NFR. So that's what these are all for. Hopes, dreams, prayers, so that we can get there. But last but not least is my absolute favorite binder. So I will link this. It's from an Etsy shop called PineappleExpressionz. It is so stinking cute. And it's got vinyl on the back. And I know it's hard to see, but like it's glittery. Maybe if I get it in the sun just right. It's so cute. So this is my personal binder. So for things, I don't get to use it as often, but this is for my things that I want to do. So the categories are, what am I doing with that? I don't know what I'm doing with that. Well, apparently there's extra money there that I have no idea what I'm doing with. So nails, because I do go and get my nails done. I have a sweet, sweet friend that does them for me. She just opened her salon, so I am supporting her little small business. Shopping. So when I have money saved up to go shopping, it goes in this envelope. Cool mom. So some of these are a little play on words. Cool mom is like my kids' envelope, so I can put stuff in here. So if the kids want to go to the park and get lunch, or we go to the coffee stand and we get what's called fancy drinks. So I get coffee and she always gets an Italian soda, and she likes to try the different colors, even though they're different flavors, but we go by color because flavor we haven't learned yet. She's 3.5, and yeah, colors are all the bee's knees. So cool mom, doing cool mom shit. We wear pink, so this is going to be a clothing envelope. So eventually I will start to put money in this one, saving for, like, you know, when the kids go to school. Holy smokes, saying that out loud just makes it way too real, because Claire will go to preschool in the fall and I'm just like, what? But this will be to buy her new clothes, the kids new clothes. Right now we don't have or need anything, but eventually. And then if for any reason like I need new things, or this will also be where I'll put money to get like my husband new work jeans, new work shirts, because he needs some new high vis shirts that are not stained nor ripped. Girls night out, I need more of these, so I am trying to be intentional about putting more money into this to go out and hang out with my friends. So girls night out. And then this last one is it's all about me. This is to save for things like getting my hair done. I would love to save for a massage. The girl who does my nails also does facials, so I'd love to save for a facial too. So this one is just anything that I want to save for goes in this one. So my husband does have an online account that we save for, so, like for his hobbies. He's an avid outdoorsman, so I have an online account that I put money into, because most of the stuff he buys is like online. He doesn't really pay cash for things, or if he's going to, I just transfer it to our checking and he pulls it out in cash. But that concludes my binder breakdown. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have questions, just leave them down in the comments. And like, comment, and subscribe to hang out in our little corner of the internet, because we're going to talk about cash budgeting, halfway, hybrid budgeting, budget grocery shopping, budget cooking. I gotta start getting that content rolling out, and of course a lot of motherhood things. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.